Hey, it's Loaf. We've had a lot more new people watching these days, but not many of you guys are subscribed. So if you enjoy this video and subscribe, that's a great way to help the channel grow. So with that, let's get on with the video. Today's story comes from Sinatra. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the ongoing investigation, but for those of you who don't, here's a bit of context. On March 9th, Sinatra's ex-girlfriend Cleo shared to Twitter a post titled "My Last Relationship." It included a 9-page document outlining her alleged sexual abuse during her time with the pro player. Now, the document goes very in-depth with a lot of personal messages, including an attached audio file which we can't exactly cover in this video due to the nature of the content. Since then, the Sentinels have suspended Sinatra from the team and are undergoing an investigation. Sinatra himself had released a statement essentially denying all allegations of and that the two of them recalled the relationship differently. Cleo responded to his statement by calling him out for not trying to reach out to her personally, and additionally accuses him of gaslighting. At the time of the alleged sexual misconduct, Sinatra was playing Overwatch for the San Francisco Shock, who had also released a statement on the matter. Additionally, the Overwatch League took it a step further and decided to issue a full refund on Sinatra's MVP character skin in their game. Obviously, Sinatra being formally recognized as one of NA's best DPS players and winning MVP of the entire season, this news came as a shock to many. I feel like y'all should ban him from future events. Let him play for this one. Sentinels had to work through qualifiers. No shot y'all gonna punish the team for one individual's actions. His actions were terrible, but at the end of the day, you're punishing the rest of Sentinels. It's funny how some people here only care about a f***ing game and not the mental health of someone else. Hope y'all never know what is the feeling of being abused to understand what she passed through. She is so strong for coming out with her story. There's no clout in being a victim of abuse. You get more hate for being the victim of abuse than doing the abusing. As for Sinatra, he will 99.9% lie about it because that's what abuse do. I'm happy she found the courage to tell everyone about this situation. He did this to himself. Don't sympathize him. With thousands of replies in support of Cleo, the story got the attention of many popular streamers, one being Myth.
I've come to the conclusion that, like, if somebody says no or stop in any tone, my initial reaction would, one, stop, and then be like, is everything okay? My reaction wouldn't be to, like, keep going, you know what I mean? Like, that is fucked up, dude.
Another streamer by the name of Defran also decided to share his take on the matter. We have to wait for Sinatra's side of the story. E-girls can be f***ing scary as a Twitch streamer. They'll try to debate or Photoshop evidence and then f*** you. I'm not saying she is one, but she could be. People have been waiting for something to cancel Sinatra over. How can people be so stupid? How is it fair that someone can scream rip at a public figure and then everyone bandwagons without question? The public is gaining too much power. The world is just proves education don't mean shit. Look at all these dumb educated people. His take was immediately met with a ton of mixed reactions from the community. A noble perspective, although stated boorishly. It's disappointing to see so many people use it as an opportunity to shit on Defran for bad wording rather than supporting the victim. That being said, evidence looks really damning, especially with audio leaks as well. This take is so awful. Literally shut the f*** up. You can call to wait for more details around a serious allegation such as a sexual abuse claim, without disregarding the victim outright, and follow up with a cringy narrative around e-girls. First, it's wrong. It's disrespectful to the situation, and unempathetic. Come on, man. There are far more sexual abuse and sexual assaults that go unreported than there are false allegations. And it is always so absurd to proclaim the latter is the one happening more. Suspension while under investigation is common in the workplace. Myth also shared his response to Defran's tweets.
I get what he's saying here, but, like, he did not say it in the right way at all. Like, I agree that I'm waiting for Sinatra's, like, take two, but I am interpreting everything that the victim has said, especially with the evidence that is here, as the valid, you know what I'm saying? Just because I'm waiting for the whole story doesn't mean that I'm not going to believe what the victim has to say yet.
Additionally, Pokimane was also seen talking about it on her stream and calls out Defran for his bad take.
It's as hard as he's trying to make his perspective seem logical, he is completely ignoring the fact that he ultimately based this off of her gender. He's not saying, oh, be careful who you believe on the internet. He is specifically saying, She is a woman, therefore be careful because they will trick you.
I don't understand why he didn't just leave it to, we have to wait for Sinatra's side of the story. Like, that would have been fine. It probably wouldn't be the best received, but going on and attacking the victim is absolutely a terrible thing to do. Some real sexist motherfuckers in these comments, for fuck's sakes. Yes, what he said was sexist as fuck, man. Look at the wording of it. Yes, Defran, every girl on the internet is out to ruin your life. Correct. Good job, bud. People trying to pass off Defran's tweet as not being sexist is major cringe. Despite the mass majority of the community shaming Defran's initial opinion, he decides to lash back at Pokimane.
It's f***ing crazy that Pokimane made it out to be some sexist shit. I can't believe she's some delusional feminist, dude. The whole f***ing 4 tweets, and she makes it out to be that I'm a sexist. What the f***ing shit, dude? Yeah, I was like, dude, Pokimane is... Why do people hate her so much? Okay, I can see a little bit of the reason right now.
I can't believe she is some delusional feminist, dude. Defren is like the "if I speak I'm in trouble" clip, but he keeps on speaking and speaking.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
How long until he digs himself to the center of the earth? Even popular streamer XQC decided to give his 2 cents on the matter.
If somebody cheats in a video game, that's still sort of drama, right? If somebody or something happens where there's accusations of possible sexual misconduct, that's not drama. That's like a level further. That's like legal shit, dude. That's like the law, and it's a level way further. I wouldn't classify it as drama. I think that's very insensitive to say, that's just drama. It's not really drama. That's just like it's actually kind of a disastrous take to say that it's drama.
Since the investigation is still ongoing, the suspension of a player on the Sentinels roster would mean finding an immediate substitute to play in the Valorant Masters tournament. The official Twitter page for VCTNA tweeted the current proceedings regarding Team Sentinels. The main thing to note here is that players are not to be contracted with more than one team at one time. Formerly playing for rival organization C9,
Oh, what a f***ing shot by Tens. Tens just saved the fucking round, dude.
Watch this! Damn, son.
He's in our spawn already.
Oh my.
God, dude. Yeah, we're Sentinel's gonna win the tournament.
You need a sub? Yeah, I'm right here.
Tens returned from his competitive break to be fully acquired by Sentinels as a stand-in during the Masters tournament. We're happy to announce that Tens will be joining Sentinels to compete in Masters Stage 1. Despite the sudden change in roster, C9 also tweeted out in full support. While most of us are waiting to hear the results of the investigation, this is an ongoing issue within the esports scene. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep it fresh. See ya.